Greetings and salutations, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Celebration. Welcome to Celebration. This is a video that I promised you. It's a little late. I apologize. I had some stuff come up. But as of this video, I'm at 129 subscribers, and thank each and every one of you. I made a quick little thank you video a little bit ago just to say thank you as a quick sort of thing. But getting to 100 is something that I did not think would happen. Just because I don't know, I just didn't think I would ever get to that number. And this is to thanking every single one of you for that number. And this is even more so towards building an amazing community that I hope we can build here and make something out of it and be a great community and support each other through whatever we may be going through. But this is in celebration of what we've accomplished and a toast towards what we will hopefully reach. And I don't know how to open this, so this should be fun. I'm gonna... That was so loud! That was so loud! I did not expect that. Oh my god. You always hear the sound in movies, and I've never opened a bottle like this before, like literally ever in my entire life. You see the movies and TV shows, and it always makes a loud noise. I thought it was just like amplified for effect. No, that was so loud, and I'm wearing headphones. Oh my god. Okay. And to that I say, this is to each and every subscriber so far, and towards building a community of hopefully many, many more. Thank every one of you guys. Also, my lady is here with me, and she's going to be reading off some questions and some trivia questions and some get to know you kind of questions, just so you guys can get to know a little bit more about me. But cheers. And that is awful. If I'm being honest, that's terrible.
It's not sweet.
Oh.
I thought it was supposed to be sweet. Sorry. I thought I got the sweet one.
Oh, it's, You know what? Awesome. That was, yeah, not nearly as sweet as I expected it to be. But I'm going to be playing some Dead by Daylight just to have something. Games are what we do here. So I'm going to have some games on in the background, and she's going to be asking me some trivia questions, some get to know you questions. We're going to see what she has for me. We're going to see how bad I am at these, or how good I am. Can't really be too bad at the getting to know you questions. But anyway, we're going to jump into those questions, and hopefully it won't take too long to find a match so I can actually play that in the background. But this is the start of something amazing, I hope. And again, thank you all. Oh, by the way, if it's a trivia question that I get wrong, I'm going to take a little sippy sip of the bubbly. So.
Well, since that one's nasty, I did bring you an option.
Nah, I'm sticking with the bubbly. I bought it for this occasion. We got it for this occasion. That's what I'm doing it for.
All right. First question is simple. How old are you?
I am 23. I'm 23, and I am started this about a year ago at 22. I've kind of sort of tried to do it before, but this last year is when I really hit it hard and hit the ground running. And yeah, I'm 23. And it looks like we found a game. Let's get into it. I'm ready. Everybody was ready except me. Ooh, Steve Harrington. Oh, this should be fun. I'm going to have to play with like one ear off so I can hear the questions. Oh.
All right. Let me know when you're ready for this.
Whenever you're ready, my love.
All right. What made you want to start YouTube?
Oh, my heroes, so I've always wanted to be, if in case it in post you can't hear her, she asked what made me want to be a YouTuber, or what made me want to do YouTube. I have, since the 6th grade, and even before that, I've always been fascinated with movies and TV shows and that sort of thing. My first TV show that I ever watched was The Walking Dead, and I became obsessed with it. Watching interviews, just reading it, or just reading the comic books, just everything that came with the TV show, I became obsessed with. But being an actor and being an entertainer is something that I have always loved. I've always wanted to do that. I've always been fascinated by how people can play on these emotions and things like that while they're in these roles. I mean, he takes some of the best roles. You know, Heath Ledger's the Joker. James Gandolfini in The Sopranos, Al Pacino, Jim Carrey, Ace Ventura, all the way up to 23, where he just plays the different, it always fascinates me how people can play on different parts of their own emotions and go and use that to be that character. Oh, hello. That was such a weird starting shot. So I started doing plays in 6th grade. I did them all the way up until I left high school, basically. And it was a massive part of my life, and it still is. I'm not able to do it as much, obviously, because obligations of being an adult come in, and there are just certain things that I have to do that I can't put all my passion towards acting like I wanted to. So that is the entertainer part of YouTube that really made me want to do it. However, the YouTube part came in because of my heroes in the YouTube space, Mark and Jack. Jack, foremost, because Jack was my first YouTuber that I watched, but Mark is an absolute inspiration to me as well. Jacksepticeye and Markiplier, which I'm sure I don't have to offer any more explanation on those two. But they are massive influences to me, and their messages that they spread, especially Jack's with his PMA. And this past year, he raised like 10 mil for charity, and that's such an amazing thing to be able to do. And that I would absolutely adore being able to do things like that for people in need, for people who just need to pick me up, for organizations, that sort of thing. That would be absolutely amazing to do, and them being able to do that with what they are and how they are and what they've made and built is something that I would absolutely love to do. Come here, Steve. But yeah, that's how I started YouTube, and that's why I started YouTube. I wanted to hopefully entertain people and, if things go as well as I would want them to, make a difference in people's lives. Either on a person-to-person basis, just with being entertaining, or, as I said, on the basis of charities and people in need and that sort of thing.
You kind of already answered this question a little bit, but the next question is, who are your YouTube quote-unquote idols?
YouTube idols, yeah, I answered that. Jack and Mark, and then as much as it's kind of the cliche answer at this point, or at least I feel like it must be at this point because he is so massive, Mr. Beast is a big inspiration to me because of what he does with the charities and things like that. Screw you, Steve. He, you guys know, you know who Mr. Beast is. If you're in the YouTube space, you know who Mr. Beast is. He makes such a difference in people's lives. And my favorite videos to watch of his are the Mr. Beast philanthropy videos, because he goes to these places that need the support and they need the money that he has and they need the help that he can provide, and he does it. And he goes about his day making their lives better, and just all the way from that to the random people he finds in a Walmart and gives free cars to. It makes the difference in people's lives. Especially Jack, though. For me, Jack is the biggest one because I watched Jack when he was back in his cabin. For those of you who know about Jack, you know kind of his build up here, and what he's, made of himself from where he started. And that's an absolute mind-blowing inspiration to me, and it's something that I want to be able to do. Just take this axe to your face. No!
That's so nicely. Can't believe you're not listening.
I know. Well, just let me murder you. I said please. Just do it. I'm a nice murderer. I'm a nice ex-murderer.
How polite.
I know. I'm the politest.
You're nothing if not polite.
Yeah, I mean, call me an axe-wielding maniac, but I'm nothing if not kind. All right?
All right, you ready for your next question?
Yes, ma'am. Whenever you're ready to give it to me.
All right. Will you do any other type of videos besides gameplay?
Yeah, I'd love to. I would love to do more interactive stuff. I would love to make content out of exactly what I was just talking about, the Mr. Beast thing. Just going to a restaurant and just dropping a $500 tip because that person needs that, and waitressing is hard. But also being able to give somebody a car. But also on the more entertaining side of things, I would love to just get some friends together and hide and seek in the dark, just running around. But I would require the equipment to do it. But I think it would be a lot of fun. I would love to you know, play those parts that I mentioned before, and what fascinates me about those, just different characters and different sort of comedic bits, some sort of dramatic bits, and just depending on, you know, what I'm able to do. I would love to be able to do more with that, and more with the acting and characters, as well as just making more entertaining content for you guys, just to enjoy and have fun with. I hope just so you guys have a good time watching is the most important thing, honestly.
What advice do you have for people
Die!
who want to start?
No, that's not advice. Jesus Christ, no. That wasn't advice.
What advice do you have for people who want to do YouTube?
Oh God, I'm not the one to be giving out advice. Do it. I mean, just go for it. I mean, don't throw everything you... Don't do the thing of like canceling or quitting your job or making a big... Come on. Come back! Don't make it your everything. Especially not when starting out, not until you can make it a sustainable life, a life choice from it. But if you're in it for the career path, if you're in it just for the entertainment factor, just for having fun, if you're in it just for learning, you know, the things that I've learned in editing and growing and recording and just everything that I've learned while doing YouTube is, you could fill a book with the stuff I've learned just so far, and I hope to continue learning, continue gaining knowledge. But if you're passionate about it and you want to do it, do it. Start with a phone, start with a cheap webcam, start with the games that you have, whatever you have, be it a group of friends you want to have fun with, be it gaming if that's your passion, whatever your passion is. If you want it, do it. Go after it. You deserve it. And you should go after what you're passionate about. Always. God knows I'm not the one to be giving advice. I'm still figuring my own life out. But go for it, man. Have fun with it. Do whatever you're passionate about. Unless you're passionate about like hurting people in any way, don't do that, because that's bad. Don't do that if you're passionate about it. Be passionate about something else. But if you're passionate about it and it brings joy to you and it doesn't bring harm to others, go for it full throttle. I wish you the best, and you fully have my support. Go for it. Not that you need my support, of course, but go for it, man. Have fun. Do it to the fullest.
Are you currently making money on your YouTube endeavors?
No. No, I'm not. No, that is the dream, though, to make a career out of this and to make it something that I can do to sustain myself and my family. I would love to be able to do it and make money from it. I would love to be able to do this more. But as it doesn't sustain me and my family, I can't right now. But I would absolutely love to. And that is the dream for one day for it to be what sustains me and my family and keeps us food on the table, so to speak.
How does YouTube affect your family life?
For the most part, as of right now, it doesn't necessarily impact it in a massive way. Now, don't get me wrong, there are definitely days when I'm recording when I would rather be, my family is having some events that I can't go to. They're out doing something, and I'm here recording, or I'm here editing because the video needs to go up. Now that definitely does happen sometimes. There's time I want to spend with my daughter, and for the most part I definitely do. Usually I try to edit when if she's with other family members, with her grandparents, or she's not at home. Why is that dude damaged? I haven't even touched him yet. Other family members and that sort of thing. But for the most part right now I try to squeeze it into areas where it doesn't affect my family, and I try to make it so that it doesn't. Now, it definitely does bleed over, as I said, to some events and some things where, I have events going on and I have to record and edit up and, late into the morning or late into the night, however you want to look at it. But yeah, for the most part it doesn't, and I try to schedule it so that it's not affecting my family and it doesn't, do anything to negatively impact my loved ones or anything like that, or myself. But it does bleed over every now and then.
Do you have an editor?
No, I do not. And that's part of what I mentioned before too, is what I've learned from editing and the time. Everything that I record, I edit, I do the thumbnails, the whole process from starting with the video game and everything, all the way up until you guys see it. I do every part of the process myself. YouTube, editing, thumbnails. I made my own logo for the channel that you guys see. Every part of the process, I do myself.
What movie title best describes your life?
Oh, I don't know. Heat. Because I'm always hot. I'm the most hot-natured person you'll ever meet in your life. 23. 23 because I'm 23. That's what's coming to mind right now. I'm sure there's a better answer for the question, but I can't think of movies right now. Grown-ups, because I'm trying to learn how to be a grown-up right now. And, you know, be responsible. And, you know, I think I'm trying to learn how to be better at that aspect of it every day. Trying to learn how to be a better grown-up every day.
What fictional character do you relate to the most?
What fictional character? I don't know. Who do I relate to the most? Homelander? No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Jesus, no. Tony Stark minus the money, I guess, because Tony's always trying to better himself in every way, and that's kind of the thing with each movie, is him learning to better certain aspects of what happened in the movie before. I'd like it to be Captain America just because he does things that he does what's right.
What is the most embarrassing?
Tony Stank. Sorry.
What is the most embarrassing moment that still makes you cringe to this day?
When I was in elementary school, third-ish grade, somewhere around there, third or fourth, I was in elementary school. We had a competition at our school. It wasn't a competition, it was a talent show. Nobody was competing, there was no winners, but if you wanted to get up on stage you could sing and things like that, and you know, juggle, dance, sing, whatever your talent was, you could do that there. And I wanted to sing an Elvis Presley song. So I got up there and I was singing, but I was so nervous that I didn't want to sing like where everyone could hear me, because I didn't think I sounded well enough. Or I didn't think I sounded good enough to get up on stage and sing. So I kind of just mumbled into the microphone for the most part. But yeah, that was pretty embarrassing. I remember keeping my hand tucked firmly in my armpit, because for whatever reason, that's what made me most comfortable. Just kind of like stabilize myself. But yeah, that was pretty embarrassing. Yeah, that's what pops to mind. There may be another example, but that's what pops to mind. Ma'am, you're looking directly at me. What are you doing?
What is the weirdest lie you've ever told, and why?
Weirdest lie? I don't know. Probably when I had to turn in an assignment when I was in high school, and there was a paper that I hadn't done, I'd forgotten to do. So I told my teacher that my paper had gotten lost. She didn't believe me, obviously, but I told her that it had gotten lost, and then I got a new paper and wound up doing the assignment just late, which didn't really turn into anything extra. But yeah, I just turned the assignment late, and I have got a new paper from my teacher.
This is a goofy one. What is the most absurd pickup line you've ever used?
I don't use pickup lines. I was too shy to talk to women. I didn't use pickup lines. I was always like, hey, do you think that, never mind, I'm running away now. Yeah, that's how I talk to women. I just ran away. Yeah, I never use pickup lines, but I've definitely heard some extravagant ones. You know, if I could rearrange the alphabet, I'd put you and I together. That's a good one. You know, there's the URAQT. And then there's you can get the D. Anyway.
What was your favorite TV show as a child?
Favorite TV show as a child? Probably a cartoon. Scooby-Doo. Yeah. Scooby-Doo. That's still one of my favorites. Scooby-Doo's awesome.
What was your favorite TV show as a teen?
Walking Dead! As I said before, Walking Dead. It's still my favorite TV show.
Who was your childhood crush?
Who are you? Childhood crush? Oh, it was Hilary Duff in Casper Meets Wendy. Yeah. Or maybe Christina Ricci in the other Casper movie, which is odd. I'm just now coming to the realization that they're both from Casper movies. But yeah, one of those two.
What was your favorite movie as a child?
Favorite movie? I don't know. Did I have a favorite movie? There was a movie that I used to watch all the time. It was Tom and Jerry. I think it's The Fast and the Furriest is the name of it, but it's a racing movie. It's Tom and Jerry. I used to watch that constantly. I really liked The Goonies when I was a kid. I was a big DVD household when I was a kid. Scooby-Doo, Zombie Island. I don't know. There's a lot. There's several movies that I really liked growing up.
What was your favorite movie as a teen?
Favorite movie as a teen was Armageddon because I liked a lot of the stars that were in the movie. And also, I feel like it had a little bit of everything.
What is your favorite movie as an adult?
So, my favorite movie as an adult, you're exactly right, is probably Endgame. Because it was a theater experience like nothing I've ever been a part of, and I haven't been a part of it since. The only thing that even comes close is No Way Home, which I thoroughly enjoyed as well. But I still think Endgame is my favorite movie, just because it was such an incredible experience at the movie theater. And I love the movie theater. So yeah, Endgame for me as an adult, probably.
What song instantly lifts your spirits no matter how bad of a day you've had?
Oh God, I don't know. Is there a song that does that? Master of Puppets, maybe? Because you just jam out to it. Maybe another heavy metal song. Oh, Dock of the Bay, probably. I love Dock of the Bay. It's just a nice, jamming. Stand By Me is a great song. I don't know. I like some Elton John songs. I'm Still Standing is a great song, especially for a pick-me-up, because that's the whole point of the song is you hit me with what you got, but I'm still standing. I'm sorry. I wasn't aware that was a freaking thing. Can I get down there? I can get down there. Holy crap, how have I never noticed that part of this map?
What is your favorite book and what does it mean to you?
Oh, I can't answer that question. A favorite book is an impossible question for me to answer. I have several that I love. The Percy Jackson series as a whole was amazing to me. Harry Potter was is a great book series. Oh God, Patrick Nielsen, what's his name?
Patrick Ness.
Patrick Ness, that's his name. Thank you, honey. His books are incredible. The Rest of Us Just Live Here is really good. When a Monster Calls is phenomenal. I don't know. I can't think of a favorite book. I have so many that I really love. Goosebumps is really special to me because that's what got me started in my love of reading.
Same here, actually. Mainly it was because I had to go on the bus. She would read me her. I was in like first grade, maybe.
Right.
Just barely out of the car seat section of the school bus. And she would read me her Goosebumps books.
See, I only ever rode the bus when I got older, and they were just like, yeah, just don't kill each other, and we'll get you home at some point.
What is your favorite way to unwind?
Video games, probably. Watching TV with my family, watching a movie, watching YouTube.
As of recently, it's Dead Meat.
Yeah, as of recently, it's a show or a channel called Dead Meat. Sometimes cleaning. If I just, I'm down and I want to feel like I've accomplished something, I go to cleaning and I'll make, the place look better, and I kind of feel better because I've done something to make things look better and feel more homely.
What would you do?
Come here, Ada. Sorry.
I said, what would you do if you had $1 trillion?
$1 trillion? Oh. I'd make the world better. God, I hope I would make the world better. I would do everything in my power to make things better than what they are in as many aspects as I possibly could.
What would you do with it for you?
For me, I would set up my family. Make sure my daughter never wants for another room or never wants for another thing in her life. As much as I can, I would make it so that my family has a home that makes us all comfortable and that we all have plenty of space to be in. I would make sure to keep my family supplied in animals because God knows my girls like animals. Quick. Go away. Sorry, what?
What is your dream vacation?
I don't know. I really want to take you guys to Disneyland or Disney World so you guys can experience it. Come here. I don't have any more freaking throwables. Somewhere warm, somewhere with a nice tropical feel to it. Some nice beach, somewhere like that.
What is your dream car?
1967 Cherry Red Mustang. That probably is up there. Yeah, that's probably up there. A nice, an older Chevelle, an older Challenger. Yeah, I really like older muscle cars. So one of those.
What is your dream house?
Something big enough for my family to be comfortable in, and big enough for my family to be happy in. Log cabins are really freaking cool to me. So a nice built log cabin. There is some obsession here within the last few years of all glass houses, like really nice houses are all glass. No, I hate every bit of that. The thought that someone can see in every aspect of my house with these big, massive glass walls, nope. Keep that for yourself. Absolutely no part of that is for me.
We've seen 13 Ghosts and The Strangers. We know how this turns out.
Yeah. We've seen 13 Ghosts and also The Strangers, and that's, I'm good on that. I hate every aspect of that. But yeah, just a nice place where my family's comfortable and happy.
What is your go-to comfort food?
Comfort food? I don't know. Pancakes? Maybe? Tacos? Tacos are so... Yeah, tacos. Tacos are so good. Biscuit and gravy?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I don't know. A steak? A good... Oh.
Steak
Listen,
and wings.
Steak and wings? Yes. That. Steak and wings. Shrimp? Oh. Steak and wings. And... I don't know. Steak and wings. Because I absolutely love steak and wings. Oh, we're in the game. I kind of blacked out when you mentioned food.
If you could have...
And yeah, I see you comments. Yeah, I like food. What about it?
What is the most important advice to keep a healthy work-life balance?
I don't know. I think I'm still trying to find that myself. Honestly, just trying to make sure that it doesn't affect the people you love in a negative way. And making sure that if something happens at work that frustrates you, don't bring it home to your family. Don't. I mean, your wife or who you're with, that's who is your support. But don't make it an issue in your own home. She's there for support and to help you through it, but don't make it an issue where you mistreat the people around you who had nothing to do with it because of something that happened at work.
Do you believe in love at first sight?
Yes. But also, I think love is something that requires work. I think you can fall in love with someone at first sight, but I also think you can fall out of love with someone with learning more about them and knowing the things that you don't see on first sight, because every person who's alive and those who died had something that they didn't outwardly show to every single person they met, and that's not going to be there when you first see someone. Now, of course, some of those things are worse than others. Ted Bundy pretended to be a nice guy, and then he was a murderer. That's one of the more extreme examples. But there's also things like people not wanting to clean at all, or there's things about you may be with someone for a while and you think you're in love with them, but they turn out to hate animals, which is not something that you're going to see when you first look at somebody. And that might be a deal breaker for you, and it might not. It just depends. You may wind up being with someone that you're absolutely in love with, and they just want to have snakes all through the house. For me personally, no. Sorry, I'm not. No, absolutely not happening in my lifetime. So yeah, it varies, but yeah, I do believe in it. But I also believe that you can fall out of love with learning more about people and learning their dark side.
To go along with that, what was your first impression of your girlfriend?
She's very extravagant. I heard her talking about dark web things, and I was like, oh, that's well, then she's interesting. That would be a wild conversation. Yeah. But then also, she has the most beautiful blue eyes, and that was what I noticed as well. That's probably what caught my attention.
How did you meet her?
We met in school. We were on a field trip back from the Renaissance Festival when I was a freshman, and she was on the bus talking about dark web things and her very crazy stuff that I've since learned she's much a fan of, especially horror movies and things of that nature. But yeah, that's where I met her, on a bus, headed to Tennessee. No, headed back to school.
Do you believe in soulmates? And if so, can you be soulmates with a friend and not be in love with them?
If you take the traditional view of soulmates, then no, soulmates is entirely a being in love sort of thing. However, me personally, I think soulmates are just two people who are destined to be in each other's lives. And I definitely think that's a thing. Absolutely. There are definitely people I think that in this life or the next, you are going to be in each other's lives, and it was just, you were supposed to be around each other and be a part of each other's lives.
What do you like most about your partner?
Kindness, her humor that I've given her.
Sir.
Yeah, probably that she's kind to others. Yeah. She wants to help people like I do, and I think that's important just for being a good person in general, is to want to help others.
What is your partner's biggest con?
Don't ask me to do that on camera. I don't know.
I got these questions from a website, sir. I don't know what you want me to do.
You're scared of all things not horror movies. You're not very open-minded to watching other things at all. If it's not a horror movie, you're immediately like, you don't go into things with an open mind as far as movies and other forms of entertainment. Horror movies are your jam. And if it's something that we're watching that's not that, you immediately go into it with like a negative mindset.
What is the best relationship advice you have ever received?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know that I've ever received the relationship advice. Don't make each other the enemy. Be each other's help.
What is the best relationship advice you could give?
I guess the same. Be each other's safe place. Don't be part of the problem with one another. Be the solution. Be at least part of the solution.
If you could time travel, where would you go and why?
I don't know, like pirate time, so I could sing sea shanties probably. But also, I would love to go to the future just to see what there is.
What is your favorite curse word?
Fuck. Sorry, I didn't mean to spew everywhere. Yeah.
If you could give your younger self advice, what would it be?
Buckle down and do what you're passionate about sooner.
What is the most important thing you want your partner and children to know?
Be kind to those that you can be kind to, and support each other through things that may be difficult.
If you were to win a big award, who specifically would you thank?
My family, those that supported me, the people who put me there, either the subscribers or the viewers or whomever took part in the content, whoever saw the content. But yeah, also my family and those who supported me along the way. Absolutely.
If today was your last day, what would you want your legacy to be? And what would you want your family and friends to know? Coming from you personally.
Jeez. I love you all. Be kind to each other and take care of each other, because Things are difficult enough without adding to the stress of life. Be kind to one another. Just be kind. Life's freaking tough. And there's already enough in the world that tries to go wrong and that does go wrong. Now, that being said, where's the guy that I murdered? Come here, Stinky!
What would you want your legacy to be?
I would want my legacy to be that my friends and my family knew they could count on me to be there for them when things got tough. When shit hits the fan, I want my friends and family to know that I got you.
Which company released the iconic video game Donkey Kong?
Nintendo?
Yes.
Aha!
Which developer released Street Fighter, the Street Fighter game in the 80s?
What developer? Sega.
No.
Bollocks! Who?
Capcom.
Capcom. I knew that. I gotta drink more bubbly. Cheers, mate. Oh! It's worse the second time.
Which
Ah!
developer produces the
Ah!
StarCraft, Hearthstone, Overwatch, and World of Warcraft?
Blizzard. I didn't know until the last two. Ooh,
Which
I smell purple.
In which gaming console can you play Crisis Core Final Fantasy?
PlayStation
Yeah.
2. 1.
PSP.
Does that count? Do I have to drink?
Yes, you have to drink.
Son of a... Oh my god.
What color was the original Pac-Man?
Blue. No, it was stupid. No, it wasn't blue. The Pac-Man character?
Yeah,
He was green.
incorrect.
Shit!
He was yellow.
That was a trick question.
You love me.
Of course, Pac-Man was the question. You smelly bag of kneecaps. It's not good. Oh,
The fictional state of San Andreas is from what game?
I don't want to play anymore. San Andreas is a state? I thought it was a city. It's Grand Theft Auto 3. No, it's Grand Theft Auto San Andreas.
It's actually just Grand Theft Auto, so yeah, you're good.
Yeah, 3 is Vice City, I think.
Which video game console can read Blu-ray CD discs? What is the earliest one?
PlayStation 3.
That is correct.
Yeah! I don't have to drink anymore.
Which console can you not play Resident Evil 5 on?
Which console? I don't know. Nintendo. That's not a system.
Sega Genesis.
Who the hell? Who played a Sega Genesis?
Hey, that was my first console.
Yeah, sure. But when you've already owned 5, oh god.
In what period is the game?
No, wait.
What?
I said, wait. Oh, so bad. Oh, okay.
In what?
Wait. Okay.
You'll know this one, I promise.
Go ahead.
In what period is the game Red Dead Redemption set in?
It's in the 1890s. 1899, I think, is what it starts. Or it's... Wait, Red Dead Redemption or Red Dead Redemption 2?
Red Dead Redemption.
It's 1900s. It's like 1917-ish. It's early 1900s.
It's asking for more of... It's not asking for a year.
It's the Western? Wild West?
That is correct. It is Western. In the game God of War, what is the relation
Spoilers.
of Kratos with Zeus?
Zeus is Kratos' dad.
That's correct.
Huh?
That is correct.
Oh, I thought you said incorrect. I was like, fight me.
Was Xbox 360 released?
2006.
close. 2005.
Okay, that counts.
Oh.
That counts. For me to pull that out of nowhere, that has to count. Oh my God, Ada, you sack of. Come here.
How
No.
many friends are trapped on the mountain in the game Until Dawn?
Oh God. Okay, on the mountain, like throughout the base of the game. Okay, yeah, trapped on the mountain. So it wouldn't be. Yeah. Hold on. So you got Matt and Emily, Jess and Mike, Sam and Chris, Ashley, and Josh. Was it like 8? Hold on.
That is correct.
8. Let's go. I'm the best. I'm the best.
It is 8.
Where the? Oh. Man, teleporter.
Who plays Connor in the video game Detroit?
Brian Degart.
I didn't even finish the question.
Yeah, but I knew what you were gonna say. Everybody knows who Connor is, bro. No. I have
Who
to kill him.
plays Marcus?
Jesse Williams?
That is correct.
Is that his name? Williams?
Yes. Different question.
Got you right in your hand, play!
How many Grand Theft Auto games
Huh?
have been released?
8.
That is not correct.
How many?
15.
What the shit? There are 15 GTAs? Wasn't even close. What are the... What?
Isn't that insane? Who is the main
Oh,
character in Resident Evil 2?
Resident Evil 2 is Skinnity. Skinnity right here.
Yeah, Leon Kennedy.
That guy. That or Claire.
True or false? You can unlock the true ending in Resident Evil 7 by choosing Mia instead of Zoe.
True.
That is correct. How many mainline games are there in the Resident Evil series?
Mainland, there's 8.
That's correct.
But if you're counting others, there's like 12, because you have like Code Veronica, you
Yeah.
have Resident Evil 0. Get on the hook, girl. What are you doing? Also, I just noticed it's like the whole freaking Resident Evil crew in here. Plus Laurie Strode.
Well, what? Oh, that's okay. What is the name of the creature that chases you relentlessly in Resident Evil 2, the remake?
Mr. X or Tyrant?
Correct.
Which one does it say?
Mr. X. Who is the character you play as in the Resident Evil's DLC, or Resident Evil 7's DLC, not the hero?
The Not a Hero DLC is Jack's brother, Joe? No, Not a Hero DLC is Chris.
That's correct. I was like, wait, babe, what?
Wrong DLC, wrong DLC.
True or false? A liquor is not a zombie.
It is a zombie. That's false.
No.
Got you.
Is not a
I
zombie.
thought that was Chris, but it's not. What?
A liquor is not a zombie.
What? Yes, it is.
Reading the answers.
No, screw that. It's a zombie.
What is the name of the fictional city in which Resident Evil 3 takes place?
Raccoon City.
What is the name of the company responsible for
Umbrella.
T-Virus?
Umbrella with a big dusty foreheads.
What is the full name of the T-Virus? Basically, what does T stand for?
That's terminus. Nope. Terror virus. The torment. I don't know.
The Tyrant.
I knew that. Tyrant virus. I keep getting crows popping up, but she's not there.
What is the name of the
I got a drink, don't I? Why do I keep getting that pop up? There's no bird. There's no person. Oh, that's why. Hi, sweetheart. You're Laurie Strode, right?
It looks like her. What
Hi, sweetie.
is the name of the family that protagonist Ethan Winters encounters in 7?
It's the Bakers, baby. Jack, Marguerite, Zoe, and Lucas. Lucas is a D-bag. Last question.
right.
Make it a good one. Maybe not have to partake in the drink. Give me your questions.
How tall is Lady B?
Lady Dimitrescu.
Yes. I have to make it a hard one.
8'3".
That is incorrect.
How tall is she?
9'6".
She bad. She bad. When she bad, she bad.
Do you mind drinking for her?
Don't ask me to answer that question. Give me an answer that YouTube ain't gonna like. You know what? Oh. To end the video, thank you to every subscriber that has subscribed, to every subscriber that will hopefully be here in the future. Let's create an amazing community and let's make a difference. I hope one of these days. But thank you so much for watching. Thank you for subscribing. And